left Crete this morning, and when I got to the airport, I found out that the public transport in Greece for today, May 30th, is on national strike. Yeah, so that really sucks. So the train which I was planning to take was not running. No trains are running today, and public transportation is very limited. They do have buses, so they didn't start until later, and the time they were supposed to start, they came much later. They were very, very packed. So yeah, so I took a bus after waiting like 2 hours at the airport, and now I'm finally in the main city of Athens. I'm walking to my hotel. You can see some things behind me, but I'm gonna go drop my bag and then go check out all the sites, mostly just the Acropolis and the Parthenon. But yeah, done with Crete. That was amazing, and I hope that this part is just as amazing. Also, it seems like I'm still going to be doing Mount Olympus because my guide contacted me and the weather is good to go now, unlike we originally thought. So yeah, I'm leaving for that tomorrow. So just have a quick day here, but should be fun. Okay, so there's like a protest or something. I think it's related to the strike that made the trains, not running today. Yeah, it's pretty crazy actually. But I saw some cops armed, a while back. I wonder if they're anticipating some violence or something. So I'm through it now. The protest finally, and now I'm going to the Acropolis. The one thing in Athens I'm really interested in, that is it up there. Yeah, I'm guessing it's up on that mountain there. It looks like it. I'm gonna go check it out. I'm not sure if the actual ticket entrance, but getting very close, and you can definitely see a lot of people in togas just climbing this hill. Back in the day, everything I learned in Latin class is coming back to me, about the culture at least. And here it is, the main attraction, the thing on Google Images all the time. So the Acropolis, I just learned from a sign, was actually a sanctuary. And yeah, apparently it's had to be restored quite a bit. You can see a lot of cranes and such in the background. Actually, I need to take a picture here. But yeah, it's pretty nice. It's just cool to finally see it. Looks like an amphitheater right down here. Reminds me of the one in Petra, just better kept, I think. And yeah, here's the rest of the city too, and you can even see the sea in the distance there. It's awesome though. Yeah, so this place definitely does not disappoint. I mean, the view of the city behind me alone is nice, on top of all of this amazing art. Parthenon is thousands and thousands of years old. But yeah, this does not disappoint at all. It's cheap to get in, 15 euros. Greece is just a really cool country overall. Definitely better than I was expecting, given the economic crisis they are supposed to be having. And just as cool as the view of Athens from the mountaintop. I remember learning about Rome in Latin class and all the hills. This seems kind of similar, and I know, of course, Greek and Roman societies were a little similar. So it's just cool actually being here, that's for sure. So the Parthenon's right back there, but excuse me, down here we see another amphitheater and more ruins and construction. A lot of it looks like it's being refurbished or something. I do gotta say my battery's gonna die, so I might not have too much longer of footage, but at least I'm getting the good stuff, being the Parthenon. This is a really great view of the city though, and the sea. It's very nice, and it's a great day for it. Of course there are cats here, because they're everywhere I go, it seems. Someone left them some food. Yeah, they're pretty checked out. Some more over here. Wow. That one looks just like my cat Schroeder. Hello. Wow, so many. I wonder if they were here back in the ancient days. Okay, I'm off the Acropolis. It's right above me. You can see it in the background, a little hill. That was where the Parthenon was. Now I'm in the Roman Agora. I bought this pass to get me into like 8 different sites around here. So this is the Roman Agora. So if I had to take an educated guess, well, the Agora was like a marketplace, like a shuk. So this must have been during the Roman period, which was after the ancient Greeks, you know, who constructed the Parthenon. But yeah, let's take a look around. You know, it reminds me a little bit of Jeddah in Jordan, which was also an old Roman city. But yeah, you can see the hill. That was where I came from, the Acropolis. And yeah, I suppose this just used to be a market where they would sell all sorts of goods. I mean, being right on the Mediterranean back in the ancient days, this definitely must have gotten goods from all over Africa, Middle East, the Silk Road, as the rest of Europe. It's kind of cool. Not too much to see, to be completely honest, but I'll keep walking around. Here's just more of it. Little bridge. I guess this was a little sewage canal below me. What is this structure up here, I wonder? Let's see. Okay, so apparently this was like a monument. I forgot exactly who, but yeah, I guess it's cool. To be completely honest, I think I'm starting to learn maybe I like more like traveling for outdoors things. Like scuba diving in Crete was incredible, and I'm really looking forward to Mount Olympus, but some of this history stuff without any context, maybe it's a little dry, but I might do a guided tour tomorrow to get that context. Yeah, but you know, it's still worth seeing for sure. All right, second day in Athens. So I'm feeling much better as far as being sick and stuff. I had a lot of tea, a lot of sleep, and yeah, I feel like a world better. So right now I'm going to the ancient Agora. The thing about this city is that there's a lot of homeless people, a lot of beggars, you know, but it's just like any big city, I suppose. A lot of Arab refugees, it seems too. There seems to be a lot of the homeless people here. It's sad, but you know, you can't help all of them. But yeah, heading to the Agora. Okay, so we are in the Athenian ancient Agora now. Now I suppose this is older than where I was yesterday at the Roman Agora, because of course the Greek age came before the Romans. But again, Agora, you know, from my understanding, is just like a big market where things are sold. Excuse me. Especially in Greece, where, you know, they would across sort of so many different cultures, and geographically so many different, you know, supply chains just came through here. There must have been a lot of trade that went on here back in the day. Some more pillar structure. Oop. You know, the thing about this temple altar is that it's obviously, you know, the American capitals, as well as, you know, many other countries' capitals. I know Cuba even, they were inspired by the antiquity architecture. So that's why these pillars, you know, reminds me a lot of, say, like the Lincoln Memorial, just the way how they get wider and the ridges on the lines and the top with the triangles. It's very reminiscent of that, but of course the United States, they took it from here, I guess. So behind me, you can see there's a church. You know, this is sort of what a lot of what I've been seeing in these historic sites is. It's a mix of antiquity architecture and then, you know, Greek Orthodox architecture. Greek Orthodox, which I believe was inspired by Byzantine Orthodox. Byzantines being from Turkey, which is really very quite close to Greece. Even Greek coffee is actually just Turkish coffee, which is pretty much the same as Bedouin coffee. But you know, it's just interesting to see all the different mixes of things. Now that is a cool bird over there. I'm not really sure what it's like, but I've been seeing them all around here. You know, the only thing about this place is it's like, you know, Greek, the ancient Greek, the civilization was so long ago. As you can see, most of the ruins here are just the foundations, a couple pillars left, but aren't really a ton of buildings left. It's not like, I don't know, even Jerusalem I feel like has more, although I suppose that's been maintained, you know, throughout the ages, and different civilizations conquered it. I mean, here we have some pillars. All the signs I'm reading are just telling me that, you know, it's things used to be here and they're not anymore. Like over here, for instance, look at the Stoa of Zeus Eleutherios. Right, so we see what this was supposed to be, and there's nothing here. That's okay. It's just cool to think that people walked here back in the day, I guess. Alright, behind me, these pillars, this is Zeus's temple. It's called Olympion. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. Sorry, I don't really have a lot of context for these ruins. A lot of them are the same, and a lot of them are just really broken. But you know, figured it was on my pass that I bought yesterday, so might as well check it out. It actually is pretty nice. I remember seeing this from the top of the Acropolis, which is right up there. There's the Parthenon again, overlooking the entire city. It doesn't look as tall from down here, but that one was definitely the highlight of all of it.